What's up, everyone? Welcome to this training. And today I want to talk about a topic that I feel is really going to help you out. It's something that I struggled with when I first started on high school. And pay close attention because this is literally something that happens to most people in the internet marketing space and also like in entrepreneurship in general. And this is something that I really struggled to kind of like get over with, and it took me maybe 1 to 3 years to really get good at this, right? So what I want to talk about is being an opportunity seeker versus building a real business. And what is an opportunity seeker? An opportunity seeker is someone who is always looking for the next product, the next winning product, the next winning business model, the next winning strategy. Is always looking for the next quick solution to change their life, and they're never really focused on building on top of something, right? An opportunity seeker is someone who spends most of their time looking for opportunities rather than on building their craft, on improving their skills, on staying consistent. And the thing with being an opportunity seeker is that you never really build momentum. You're always like, you look for an opportunity, maybe you get some quick results, and then everything goes down. Right? Maybe you're starting to build a business, you're starting to run some ads, you see some results, some money coming in, and then everything goes down, and then you're like, maybe this is not for me, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe this business model is not working, or maybe this is too saturated, so you go and you start from scratch something else, and you're never really building a business in the long term, which is in reality what's gonna allow you to have to live life on your terms. And when I first started in high school, I was never really thinking of building a business. I was not thinking about becoming like a successful entrepreneur or anything like this. I was just thinking about how can I make money? How can I find a strategy that works for me so that I can prove people that this actually works. I was not really focusing on becoming the best or more skillful marketer in the world. And this is normal. Most people don't think about this when they first start a business. But certainly I was not thinking about that. And it wasn't until I realized that the reason I was lacking results was simply because, I was just trying to chase every new shiny object. And when you chase every single shiny object, you put your energy, your focus in the wrong places, right? So it's like this guy that I saw today, that he is literally like a coach in everything, right? On Instagram, he's like a Bitcoin coach, a Forex coach. Now he's an e-commerce coach, and you see just people jumping from industry to industry, because they're so different. It's not like you're jumping from Facebook ads to YouTube ads. The people are jumping like from Forex to Bitcoin, and from Bitcoin to e-commerce, and then from e-commerce jumping to real estate. And it's all this craziness, because when you do that, you're never gonna see long-term results. You're always gonna be like looking for that magic formula, for that better opportunity. And the reality is that all those things work. Affiliate marketing works, CPA marketing works, e-commerce works, creating a service and selling it works really well. And you can look for people that are really successful in all those business models. You can look for people that are making $500,000 a month selling a service. Some people are making $500,000 a month with affiliate marketing. Some people $500K a month with lead generation, right? So you can always find someone that's very successful in every single area. And like the reason they're so successful is because they focus, and they say, you know what, it doesn't matter what I get in front of me. I'm just gonna focus on this thing that I'm doing. I want to become the best person at it, and I'm just gonna try to get this to work until it becomes very easy for me to get it to work, right? And that's the difference between becoming an opportunity seeker, like most people, and then a business owner. An opportunity seeker never really focuses on improving their skills, never really focuses on taking their mindset to the next level. They never really focus on growing and enjoying the journey of building their business. They're always like in this endless like struggle to find the easy thing, right? And when they realize that nothing is easy, they stop looking, and they go back to their old life and never achieve the life that they really wanted, right? So, which is maybe for some people it's okay, but for people that want a better life, going back to the life that you don't want, it sucks, right? It's like you feel like a failure. Like when you really want something and then you try to get it and then you just quit, you feel like shit. It's the truth, right? So when you focus on, when you're on the other side, when you stop being an opportunity seeker, you start thinking about building a successful business, becoming a skillful entrepreneur. You stop looking for like quick things, and you're just like, okay, this is my game plan. I'm gonna follow the steps of my game plan. The reality is that I'm gonna face a lot of struggles and obstacles throughout my journey. I'm gonna be rejected. I'm gonna feel overwhelmed and frustrated. I'm doing the strategy and it's not working. I'm losing money. I'm seeing all these other people be successful and I'm not successful. And you're gonna get all these thoughts in your head. But if you really want to become, if you have in your mind that you want to become a successful entrepreneur and you want to achieve a life of freedom or whatever you want, you're going to stick to what you're doing until it works. Like there's many things I'm doing right now that are not working. Some are working, some are not working. And the things that are not working, it's not like I wake up and I'm like I feel like shit, right? Or miserable that it's not working, because I understand that it's a journey, it's part of the process. It's also like, for instance, I have a YouTube channel that by no means is successful at the moment. It's about mountain biking, right? So all I do is every time I go on a trip, I record my trip with a GoPro and I upload the video to my mountain bike YouTube channel. And the thing with this YouTube channel, just to give you an idea, it has 89 subscribers, right? 89 subscribers. This is about mountain biking. And my other channel about marketing has 43,000 subscribers. So 49 and 43,000. So in some of my videos of this channel, I'm seeing right here, I have a total of 9 videos. One video has 20 views, the other one has 5,000. I haven't invested anything in paid advertisement. So why am I not feeling like crap or like a failure at this point, that my channel is not successful? Or why am I not feeling like I'm losing my time with this mountain bike channel? It's because I've already built things in the past from scratch, right? So when you build something from scratch in the past and you build it up to a nice place, you get a glimpse or of the big picture of what it took to build that thing, right? So let's say you build something from 10 subscribers to 100,000 subscribers, you now can see the journey in a big picture, kind of like in a bird's view, a point of view, and now you know, okay, if I did this for this, I can do the same for this other thing. So you really understand how things start to work. So for instance, I know exactly how to grow this mountain bike YouTube channel, right? So I just need to keep uploading content, even if it gets 5 views, 2 views, 1 view, 10 views, it doesn't matter, because all I'm doing is I'm pushing the content, and then I have the kind of like the little blueprint that works for me on how to grow this with paid traffic. So it's more about just following your game plan, staying consistent, and every single day learning something, improving your skills in a specific area where you want to become skillful, and eventually it's just going to become so easy for you because you get massive momentum. And when you get massive momentum, it's like a snowball effect. So whatever you're doing right now, just don't quit just because it's not working. The reality is that it's not going to work in the beginning for most of you. In fact, most of the things you will do are not going to work. Like 80% of the things that you're going to do, you're going to try, you're going to test, are not going to work. Right? Imagine if 90% of the things that you did actually worked. Everyone would be successful. So if you launch 10 ads and 9 out of the 10 work, it would be so easy, right? Everyone would be successful. The reality is that if you launch 10 campaigns, chances are that maybe 1 is going to work or 0 are going to work. Maybe you'll have to launch 50 and get 1 working. But when you have 1 working, you experience that snowball effect that changes your life, that allows you to learn a lot of things. And the reality is that it's really amazing, because most people, they are not willing to. I don't know if it's just that people are sold on the wrong idea of what building a business is about, or it's just that their mindset really, really sucks. It might be both. It might be one or the other. I feel there's a lot of fake expectations. I feel very lucky because when I first started in the internet, there were not so many like influencers or fake coaches or people telling you that you're gonna become rich overnight. It was more. There was less of that stuff. So I just kind of like took action and tried to make things work without all that noise in the background now there's a lot more courses and influencers and people telling you to do this and that. So there's more chances of you of losing focus and having more distractions, and that's a bad thing, because what you gotta do is just focus on your own shit. Literally, that's the best thing. What you gotta do is say, this is the business model I want to stick to. I know it works because thousands of people make it work. Now I need to follow someone that can teach me what they're doing, or that I can learn from, so I can kind of like get a shortcut. But then in that game plan, once you have the step-by-step process to do it, you have to understand mentally. You gotta know that it's gonna be freaking tough, and it's gonna take probably 1 year or 3 years to change your life, and you have to be okay with that. And once you're okay with that, and you go through the struggles, the obstacles, you'll overcome those obstacles in a smoother way, and you will actually learn from those things, and you won't be feeling like crap because you understand it's part of the process. The thing is, most people don't understand this, because to really understand this, you have to go through this. So for instance, I already went through the process of working 3 hours a day, 5 hours a day for 1 year and seeing 0 sales. I worked for 12 months, I didn't make a sale online. That was my first year. It wasn't until like month 11 or 12 that I made my first sale, a $49 sale. So I know what it is to take action and not see results. I also know what it is to take action and see big results that are not proportional to the time I invested, right? So if the first year I invested 5 hours a day for 1 year and made $49, and then on year number 4 or something like that, I invested the same amount of work, and instead of making 49, I made $1 million in sales. I know how to compare those, right? So when I start a new business, I'm like, all right, in the beginning it sucks, but after I make it work, it's awesome. And I understand that, so I'm gonna stick to it. The thing is, if you don't have that experience, you're just gonna say, it's not working, it's never gonna work, it's never gonna work. You don't have the experience of it working, so it's never gonna work. So sometimes we have that in our minds, and sometimes you might think this even if you've already seen some success, but the reality is that's why I'm recording this video, to let you know that in the beginning, things really suck. But after you stay consistent, you make it work, man, you can change your life really quickly. So we have a question here from Jesus. I agree, I don't think it's a good idea to have a backup secondary plan. It makes you think that even if you fail, there's a good spot where you can land on. And I think that tricks your mind. I think you have to always push for what you like or you're passionate about, and that's the only plan there should be. Yeah, man, I totally agree, Jesus, because when you have a plan B, you're never like all in on your plan A. You're like 80% in, or 90 or 60, you're never like 100% in. But when you literally burn your boats, I mean, people have different opinions about this. Some people say, oh, you gotta have a plan B. Like, for instance, a plan B could be a degree. A plan B could be another thing, right? But I just think that, like in life, you can achieve anything you want, right? And anyone can achieve anything they want as long as they're committed to make it happen. So if that's the case, why not just have a plan A and go all in into your plan A and make it work? So that's my way of seeing it. I think if I had a plan B, things would be a lot different. Like, for instance, if I would have finished college and I got a master's degree, because I had, let's say that was the case, and I was looking for a plan B, like something to land on in case I didn't have success. If I went that route, maybe I would have had my degree, but I wouldn't have gone all in into plan A, and it wouldn't have worked as well as it did. So it's like what's the cost versus the opportunity of having a plan B? You can't really measure it. I'm just a big fan of having a plan A. That's it, and going all in the plan A. But guys, that's basically it. That's the difference between becoming an opportunity seeker versus building a real business. And I hope you found it valuable. If you did, and you need more help with your business, maybe you need more leads, maybe you need more sales, maybe you need a game plan of what to do right now. Maybe you have the mindset, but you simply don't have a clue about what are the steps to execute next. Like, what are the technical things you have to do? What is your plan? And if that's the case, I want to encourage you to go to SebastianGomezMentoring.com. I put a link in this video or above or below. Go to sebastiangomezmentoring.com if you need help to create a game plan for you, and then have my team and I help you execute that game plan throughout the next months. So if that's you, go to the link and let's get on a quick call and see if we can help you out. That's basically it. Thanks so much for watching this training, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.